Hey guys, it's your bro Richie again. Today this video is now an extended video of the previous Ford racing video. So let's continue on from where I left out to. So now we're at 1963. So we got Tiny Lund, who won his first Daytona 500 for Ford. His full name was Dwayne Louise Tiny Lund, born November 14th, 1929 in in the city of Shelby County, Iowa. Less than 5,000 people during the 2020 census. In such a small town like that. Passed away age 45 on August 17th, 1975 in the city of Lincoln, Talladega County, Alabama. Population back then was 6,845 people. Less than 7,000 people there in Alabama. So Dwayne Louise Tiny Lund, he was an American stock car racer. So not gonna go into like full detail, just because I want to like get this done as much as I can. So yeah, so in 1963 we got Tiny Lund, who won his first Daytona 500 for Ford. Then we got 1965. So Jim Clark, God rest his soul, rest in peace, gives Ford its first of 6 Indy wins between 1965 and 1971. 2 years later, he won the Dutch Grand Prix driving a Lotus Ford. So won the Dutch Grand Prix. This was Ford's first Grand Prix victory. A year later, Graham Hill, also driving a Lotus Ford, won also. So in 1968, we got Graham Hill, also driving a Lotus Ford, won both the drivers and constructors world championship. This is Ford's first of both. This was Ford's first of both respective championship wins. So this is Ford's first of both respective championship wins. Then we got 1976. Ford via Cosworth won its first Indy 500 and would dominate Indy with the Cosworth DFX over the next 10 years by winning every race plus 2 more with the XB version for a 12 Indy win total between 1978 and 1996. The Ford Cosworth DFX powered 81 consecutive IndyCar victories from 1981 to 1986 and 153 victories total. Won at USAC and CART championships between 1977 and 1987. Now I got 1994. Michael Schumacher, German racing driver. A former racing driver who competed in F1 from 1991 to 2006 and from 2010 to 2012. So in 1994, Michael Schumacher, German racing driver and German F1 driver as well, bags his first Drivers' World Championship with a Ford-powered Benetton B194 car. Then we got 2000. Dale Jarrett wins Ford's 10th Daytona 500. In 2003, Giancarlo Fisichella, driving a Jordan Ford, won the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is Ford's 176th and final Grand Prix victory. In 2011, 2011, Trevor Bayne So this was 8 years later from 2003. So in 2011, Trevor Bayne wins the Daytona 5. Trevor Bayne wins the so in 2011, Trevor Bayne wins the Daytona 500 in a 1-2-3 finish for Ford. Which I've seen this before in the Grand Tour and Top Gear. It was just the best. So 1-2-3 finishing order. So 1-2-3 finish for Ford. It was Ford's 600th NASCAR victory. 600 victories. That's just crazy. Unbelievable. It's just that's amazing. Honestly, that's just brilliant. Next, we got 2012. MSR, Michael Shank Racing wins the 50th Rolex 24. That's 24 hours at Daytona Speedway with it's at Daytona, Florida, with a Ford engined, Ford motored rally chassis. Uh, Starworks Motorsport finishes second place in Grand Am Daytona prototype. Driver standings: Ryan Dalziel, Ziel, and wins the first North American Endurance Championship, also with Ford Power. In 2013, a year later, uh, Greg Biffle wins the Quicken Loans 400, Ford's 1000th NASCAR win. A year later in 2014, debut of the Ford EcoBoost twin turbo motor for the Tudor United Sports Car Championship, or USCC. Chip Ganassi racing with Felix Sabates. It's like saying debates, but without the D and the E. It's replaced with an S and an A. Wins the Mobile 1 12 Hours of Sebring using the motor. A year later in 2015, Ford launches Ford Performance. Ford launches Ford Performance, merging Ford Racing, Ford TMRS, and SVT Special Vehicle Team, which I talked about before. So Special Vehicle Team, I think a few weeks ago or something like that. I don't know. Special Vehicle Team. It's like less than a month ago. I talked about that under one umbrella, as it also pledges to make 12 new performance cars by 2020. The year COVID struck and things just took a turn for the worse, but now things have improved really well from that. So COVID is officially gone. No need to worry about that. Finally, everything's back to normal. So by 2020, wins the Rolex 24 hours of Daytona. Overall, with Chip Ganassi racing with Felix Sabates, Cannon, McMurray, Larson, and Dixon, using Ford EcoBoost Riley DP. In 2016, a year later, Ford entered four Ford GT cars. So Ford GTs in the 2016 24 Hours of Le Mans GTE Pro Class finished first, third, fourth, and 10th. So 1, 3, 4, 10. So that was the year that they were releasing the new Ford GT with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost twin turbocharged V6 motor back in 2016. In 2018, Joey Logano wins at Homestead Miami Speedway, and wins Ford Performance, its first NASCAR Cup championship since 2004, and first manufacturer's championship since 2002. So Joey Logano, for those who don't know who he is, his full name was Joseph Thomas Logano, born May 24th, 1990, age 35, from Middletown, from the city of Middletown, Middlesex County, Connecticut, 16 miles north Hang on. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not north. South, sorry. South of Hartford. Say south of Hartford, Connecticut. The capital of Connecticut, actually. His full name was Joseph Thomas Logano. Born May 24th, 1990. He's an American pro stock car racing driver who competed full time in the NASCAR Cup Series, driving the number 22 Dark Horse Mustang for Team Penske. And he's previously competed in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, as well as what is now known as the ARCA Menards Series, ARCA Menards Series East, and ARCA Menards Series West. So in 2018, Joey Logano wins at Homestead Miami Speedway and wins Ford Performance its first NASCAR Cup championship since 2004, and first Manufacturers Championship since 2002. In 2023, Ford announced their return. Their return as a F1 motor manufacturer for 2026. So for this year, after nearly 20 years of absence in F1 since 2006, I think, I can't remember. And will partner with RBP, Red Bull Powertrains, as RBFP, Red Bull Ford Powertrains, Red Bull Ford Powertrains, or FB. So Red Bull Ford Powertrains. So Red Bull Ford Powertrains, aka RBFP, will supply motors to both RBR and RB. So Red Bull Racing and Racing Bulls. So they announced their return as the F1 motor manufacturer for this year, after nearly 20 years from 2006. 2002, so then 2018, 2023, now we got 2024. As part of their partnership with Red Bull and the company's border, STEM, so science, STEM or STEM, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and DEI, which is diversity, diversity, equality, and inclusion initiatives to further attract more women to the sport across all levels and roles. That's their words. Ford signed a title partnership deal with Red Bull to form the Red Bull Ford Academy program in support of the team's F1 Academy drivers. Last but certainly not the very least, we got is 2025 last year. Ford Performance rebrands as Ford Racing. Okay, so that'll be it for now. So for my next Ford Racing, I think it was Ford Racing video. Ford Racing video will be about the vehicles. So there's not much on there, so it's just pretty damn short. So yeah, that'll be it for now. If you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below what y'all think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you learn when we make great uploads. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys in a bit for next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.